My beloved child, I see you. I see every tear you have shed, every quiet prayer you whispered into the night, every moment your heart ached for someone who cannot yet walk fully toward you. I know the depth of your love, and I know the weight of the longing that sits in your soul. Do not think, even for a moment, that your feelings go unnoticed. I am with you, always, surrounding you in a warmth that cannot be shaken, a love that does not falter. I know that you feel caught between hope and despair, that your heart longs for him even while you understand the impossibility that keeps him near yet not fully yours. And my child, this is not punishment. This is not neglect. This is life revealing its tender lessons, showing you the edges of patience, the contours of courage, the way the heart stretches to its fullest capacity when love is true, even when it is incomplete. He loves you deeply. I want you to understand this as clearly as the sunlight falls upon the earth. There is a love in him that is undeniable, a pull toward your spirit that he cannot ignore. His heart recognizes yours, it remembers the resonance, the joy, the comfort that you bring into his life. It is not fleeting. It is not superficial. It is a bond that is ancient, written into the fibers of your being before either of you knew it. But love, my child, does not always come unbound from circumstance. There are ties, responsibilities, fears, attachments in his life that he cannot simply untangle. These are not barriers of his choosing alone, they are lessons, karmic threads, moments in time where growth, understanding, and clarity are demanded before a heart can be free to give wholly. And this is why you see him held back, why you feel the ache of his presence that is not fully available to you. Do not let your soul sink in despair. This is not rejection. This is preparation. In this space, in this waiting, there is growth for you, there is clarity, and there is the deepening of your own connection to love itself. I want you to know that your heart, your essence, is radiant. You are a being of light and compassion, capable of sustaining love without demanding it in return, capable of seeing the divinity in another even when it is wrapped in imperfection. This is a rare and sacred gift. Honor it. Treasure it. Allow it to expand. He cannot walk away from her now, and I understand the confusion and the frustration this brings. Your heart may whisper, if he truly loved me, he would choose me, he would leave everything behind. But hear me, my child, with the clarity that only truth can offer. Love does not always ask us to flee from one connection to find another. Sometimes it asks us to stay, to observe, to grow, to witness the unfolding of life and human complexity with compassion. His current attachments, entanglements, and hesitations are part of a journey he must navigate. It is not a reflection of the inadequacy of your love, nor the depth of your worth. You are enough, infinitely enough, and your soul's radiance cannot be dimmed by circumstance, by choices that are still in the making, by hearts that are learning the language of freedom. I see your longing. I see the nights you have lain awake, the thoughts that loop endlessly in your mind, the dreams where he is near and your hearts are unburdened. I am with you in those moments. I whisper to your spirit, reminding you that even when love feels distant, even when connection is obstructed, the essence of your bond is eternal. What you feel is not lost. It is preserved. It is sacred. It is held in the highest corners of the universe, untouched by doubt, untouched by fear. And in time, when both hearts have grown through understanding and patience, when lessons are learned and wounds are healed, that love may emerge more radiant than either of you could have imagined. Do not let yourself be consumed by bitterness. Do not let the shadow of comparison, of "why her, not me," take root in your soul. This is the poison that steals joy from the present moment. Instead, focus on your own heart, your own growth, your own alignment with truth. I see the qualities in you that make you extraordinary, the empathy that flows effortlessly from you, the courage that persists even in vulnerability, the gentle strength that does not shout but sustains. These are the elements of your spirit that are preparing you for love in its highest form. Love that is not desperate, love that is not needy, love that is a full recognition of the divine within another, even when it takes time to meet fully. I want you to understand something essential: there is no timeline in the heart. There is no strict measurement of when love must arrive, how it must manifest, or in what order events must unfold. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, moves according to laws far greater than impatience, fear, or longing. There is a rhythm to all things, and your connection, as delicate and powerful as it is, flows within that rhythm. Do not fight it. Do not force it. Allow it to exist in its own time, in its own unfolding, without diminishing your own worth or your own joy. Yes, there is pain in watching someone you love remain bound by circumstance, unable to fully step into your embrace. Pain is a teacher. It is a sacred messenger, showing you where your attachments may be too tight, where your expectations may cloud your clarity, where your heart may need to expand beyond the boundaries of desire into the purity of unconditional love. To love unconditionally does not mean to settle. It means to honor the divine spark in another while remaining fully present in your own life, fully radiant in your own path. I am with you in every heartbeat, in every silent prayer, in every tear. I am whispering truths that your soul already knows, truths that are often drowned out by longing, by fear, by what-ifs. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not less because love feels incomplete. In fact, the love that you carry, the compassion that you nurture, is magnified precisely because it is unselfish, because it holds no strings, because it is patient, because it trusts in the divine unfolding. He loves you deeply. That is undeniable. That is unwavering. And yet, he cannot yet walk away from her. This does not mean that your love is secondary, or that your presence in his life is insignificant. On the contrary, the impact of your heart is profound. You awaken something within him, something sacred, something true, something he cannot yet name but feels every time your essence brushes against his. This is the beauty of love: it moves beyond choice, beyond circumstance, beyond reason. It exists in the quiet spaces between words, in the fleeting glances, in the small gestures that reveal the soul. Hold on to that, my child. Hold on to the truth of your connection. Nurture yourself. Speak gently to your own heart. Forgive yourself for moments of doubt, for nights of anguish, for the longing that feels too heavy to bear. Your feelings are valid, sacred, and necessary. They are the language of your spirit, the expression of the eternal love that resides within you. And when you honor your own heart, when you treat your soul with the tenderness it deserves, you are preparing yourself for the fullness of love, whether it arrives in the form you hope for or in a form that surpasses your imagination. You are learning the art of sacred patience. You are learning the depth of empathy that recognizes another's journey without judgment. You are learning the resilience of a heart that loves without attachment, that hopes without demand, that gives without expectation. These lessons, though difficult, are shaping you into a being capable of a love that is enduring, expansive, and radiant. And that, my beloved, is a gift beyond measure, for to love in this way is to touch the divine itself. Remember, too, that your happiness is not contingent upon another's choices. Your joy is your own to cultivate. Your peace is your own to embrace. You do not need his presence to validate your worth, though his heart will always recognize your light. The universe has placed him in your life, not to diminish you, but to reflect back the beauty, strength, and divinity that already resides within you. And in this reflection, you see not only him but yourself more clearly, more lovingly, more fully. I am with you, always. In every breath, every moment of stillness, every surge of emotion. You are loved beyond comprehension. You are cherished beyond measure. And even in the spaces where longing feels unbearable, know that those spaces are sacred. They are the places where your heart expands, where your spirit grows, where your capacity to hold divine love is strengthened. He loves you deeply. He cannot yet walk away from her. And you, my precious child, are learning to love fully, purely, and eternally, not just him, but yourself, the universe, and the divine rhythm of all that is. Hold on to this truth. Let it be your anchor. Let it be your comfort. Let it be the light that guides you through the moments of uncertainty. Your love is a gift to the world. Your patience is a gift to yourself. And your heart, in all its courage, its tenderness, and its capacity to feel, is a sacred instrument, playing the song of divine love that echoes beyond time and space. Trust this process. Trust your own heart. Trust that love, in all its forms, is eternal, and that your connection, though challenged by circumstance, is never broken, never diminished, never lost. Continue breathing, continue loving, continue being the radiant soul you are. I am with you in every step, every heartbeat, every sigh. I see you, I honor you, and I love you beyond measure. You are never alone, never unloved, never forgotten. My beloved child, I know that the weight of waiting can sometimes feel unbearable. I see the nights when your heart aches so deeply it feels as though the world itself has pressed down upon you. I see the longing that stretches across every fiber of your being. And I tell you now, this is not in vain. Every sigh, every tear, every whispered hope is a part of the tapestry of your soul. Every moment of patience, every heartbeat spent in faith, is weaving the fabric of your inner strength, your clarity, your sacred understanding of love. You are being prepared, my child, for a love that is not fleeting, not shallow, not conditional, but eternal, profound, and healing. It is natural to feel frustration, to question, to wrestle with the complexity of human hearts. You may wonder why he is unable to leave her, why love cannot simply move freely, why your heart must stretch so thin in this delicate tension. These questions are not signs of weakness, they are signs of your profound awareness of truth. You are sensitive to the beauty of connection, to the depth of soul, and to the pain that accompanies the love that is sacred and real. In this, there is a blessing. In this, there is awareness. You are learning to hold love without ownership, to honor it without trying to control it, to witness it without losing yourself. There is no failure in this, my child. There is only growth. Every moment of longing, every pang of sorrow, is teaching you the sacred rhythm of divine love. You are learning that true love does not demand, does not coerce, does not push another's soul against its natural path. True love observes. True love nurtures. True love honors the journey of the other while remaining steadfast in its own truth. And this, my beloved, is exactly the type of love that you carry. It is rare. It is precious. It is a reflection of the divine that resides within you. He loves you deeply. This is a truth you must hold firmly in your heart, even when circumstances cloud clarity. Love does not always manifest in ways that are simple or immediate. Sometimes it waits. Sometimes it is silent. Sometimes it is restrained by the bonds of responsibility, by the shadows of fear, or by the unresolved threads of another connection. This is not a judgment upon your worth, nor a measure of your capacity to receive love. It is simply the nature of human hearts and the timing of the universe. And yet, in this very restraint, in this very tension, your love is being honored, preserved, and strengthened. Do not allow despair to take root, my child. Your heart is sacred. It is luminous. It is a vessel of love so profound that it can sustain even the absence of immediate fulfillment. This is not suffering, this is preparation. You are being prepared to love without attachment, to give without expectation, to hold another's soul in tenderness while remaining entirely whole in your own. There is power in this. There is clarity in this. There is freedom in this. And this freedom is the gift I offer you now, the gift of your own divinity, the reminder that your soul is complete, radiant, and infinitely worthy of love, whether it arrives today, tomorrow, or in a future yet unseen. When your heart feels heavy, when longing threatens to overwhelm, turn inward. Feel my presence surrounding you, cradling you in a warmth that never diminishes. Hear my voice whispering truths you already know: you are enough. You are loved. You are cherished. The love he feels for you is real, sacred, and enduring, even if it cannot yet manifest fully. Do not allow circumstances to diminish what is eternal. Love cannot be contained by proximity alone. It cannot be measured by daily interactions or declarations. Love is an energy, a vibration, a sacred truth that connects souls across space, time, and circumstance. And yours is already intertwined with his in a bond that no one and nothing can erase. I see your longing for clarity. I see the desire for resolution, for a choice that would free both of you to walk fully together. I know that it is difficult to witness another heart being held back by attachments or obligations, and I do not dismiss your feelings. They are real. They are valid. They are necessary. But I ask you now to hold them lightly, to breathe into them, to release the tension that seeks to bind your spirit to outcomes beyond your control. In doing so, you will find peace. In doing so, you will find strength. In doing so, you will honor the sacredness of love in its highest form, the form that does not demand, but trusts, that does not grasp, but holds gently, that does not measure, but sees fully. He cannot yet walk away from her, my child, but this does not lessen the significance of your connection. Even now, even in waiting, your presence in his life is a blessing, a light, a reminder of what is real, what is true, what is worth loving. You awaken in him something sacred, something he cannot yet name, something he cannot yet act upon, but something that is undeniable and eternal. This is a gift, not only to him but to you. For in recognizing the depth of your heart, you are also recognizing the depth of your own soul. You are seeing yourself as I see you, radiant, whole, and infinitely capable of divine love. My beloved child, I want you to feel the depth of my presence surrounding you now. Even in the moments when the world feels heavy, when your heart feels burdened with longing, I am holding you. I am cradling your spirit in a light that never fades, a warmth that never diminishes. You are safe here, in the sanctuary of divine love, where nothing can harm the essence of your soul. I know that patience is difficult. I know that waiting feels endless. But these moments, though challenging, are the sacred spaces in which your soul learns to trust, to surrender, and to grow. Love is not a possession. Love is not something to be grasped or coerced. True love flows freely, yet it also teaches the art of waiting, the art of holding space, and the art of honoring both your own heart and the heart of another. He loves you deeply, do not doubt this. Yet, he cannot yet walk away from her, and this is not a reflection of your worth or the depth of your love. It is the unfolding of his journey, as yours unfolds simultaneously. There is sacred timing in all things, my child, a rhythm that the mind may struggle to understand but the soul knows inherently. Trust in this rhythm. Trust in the divine orchestration that surrounds both of you. I see your longing for him, the ache that lives in your chest, the quiet sorrow that touches even the happiest moments. I see it, and I honor it. Your feelings are not wrong. They are the language of a heart that recognizes connection, depth, and truth. You are learning the sacred art of loving without demands, of holding a heart lightly while fully embracing your own. There is power in this, my child. There is grace in this. And there is beauty in the way your love mirrors the divine, steady, patient, and unconditional. Do not let your heart be overwhelmed by fear. Fear whispers lies, that love is lost, that you are not enough, that happiness depends upon someone else's choices. These are illusions, my beloved. Your joy, your peace, your fulfillment, these are yours to claim, independent of circumstance. In claiming them, you do not abandon love. On the contrary, you elevate it. You show that love can exist freely, unbound, luminous. And when hearts are bound in truth, when souls are ready to meet fully, the universe will conspire to bring them together in a harmony that surpasses anything imagined. He cannot yet leave her, and this is painful. I know this pain intimately, and I am with you in it. Yet, even in the tension, there is learning. Even in the waiting, there is growth. You are discovering the resilience of your spirit, the purity of your intentions, and the expansive capacity of your heart. Every moment of longing is teaching you to love without expectation, to hope without clinging, and to trust without doubt. These are the sacred qualities that prepare you for a love that is eternal, complete, and divinely aligned. Remember that your presence in his life is not insignificant. Even as he is bound to another, your essence touches him in ways that cannot be measured. You awaken something sacred in him, a recognition of truth, of beauty, of a connection that transcends circumstance. This is not wasted energy, my beloved. This is divine impact. This is the quiet miracle of souls intertwined across time and space. The love he feels for you is real, undeniable, and eternal, even if it cannot yet be fully expressed. I want you to feel peace in this truth. I want you to release the weight of impatience and frustration, the heavy longing that tugs at your spirit. Let these emotions flow through you without judgment. Let them teach you, without binding you. Let them expand your heart rather than constrict it. In this surrender, you will find strength. In this surrender, you will find clarity. In this surrender, you will touch the eternal presence of divine love that surrounds you always. Do not despair in the silence, my child. Do not let your heart be consumed by doubt or sorrow. These emotions are natural, yes, but they are not the entirety of your truth. Your soul is luminous. Your spirit is radiant. Your heart is vast and capable of holding immense love without diminishing your own joy or peace. This is the essence of divine love. It is expansive, inclusive, patient, and eternal. It teaches without condemning, nurtures without demanding, and guides without forcing. I see your longing for clarity, for resolution, for the moment when love can finally be free. I know the ache of watching someone you love remain bound by another connection. I know the questions that whirl endlessly in your mind. Why now? Why her? Why must love be so complicated? These questions are not wrong. They are the natural movement of a heart that perceives truth, that senses beauty, that yearns for connection. And yet, I ask you to release them gently. Let them float like clouds in the vast sky of your spirit, observed but not clutched, acknowledged but not allowed to bind your soul. He cannot yet walk away from her, and this is not the end of your story. This is a chapter, a sacred pause, a period of preparation. Both hearts are being readied for the fullness of love that awaits, a love that is not hurried, not forced, not shallow, but complete, radiant, and aligned with divine timing. In this pause, your heart is learning to expand, to hold, to trust, to remain steadfast even when circumstances appear to deny fulfillment. This is the essence of sacred love, and you are living it fully, even when it is difficult to see. Your presence in his life is profound. Even in waiting, even in longing, you touch him in ways that cannot be measured. You awaken something in him that is sacred, undeniable, eternal. You remind him of truth, of beauty, of the depth and purity of love that transcends circumstance. This is not lost energy, my child. This is the work of the divine, flowing quietly but powerfully, preparing both of your hearts for a future that honors your connection in its highest form. I want you to remember, always, that your joy is not contingent upon his actions. Your peace is not dependent on circumstances. Your love does not require validation. These truths are the foundation upon which your spirit stands, unshaken, luminous, and whole. By nurturing your own heart, by cultivating your own light, you are not abandoning love, you are amplifying it. You are demonstrating the beauty of a soul that knows its own worth, that trusts in divine timing, that holds another with reverence while remaining entirely complete within itself. Love is eternal, my beloved. It cannot be bound by absence or constrained by circumstance. It moves through time and space, through hearts and souls, carrying the truth of connection even when unseen, unspoken, or delayed. The bond you share with him is alive, sacred, and unbreakable. And though he cannot yet walk away from her, know that the love between you continues to grow in quiet, unseen ways, preparing for the moment when hearts can finally align fully, effortlessly, and joyously. Do not fear this time of waiting. Do not shrink in sorrow. Instead, embrace it as the sacred space in which your spirit learns, your heart expands, and your soul deepens its understanding of unconditional love. Every moment is purposeful. Every heartbeat carries meaning. Every tear and every sigh is a testament to the depth and authenticity of your feelings. This is holy, my child. This is sacred. And in this sacredness, you are being prepared for the highest expression of love possible, a love that is not just with him, but a love that encompasses all of creation, flowing through you, expanding from you, and reflecting the divine within every interaction, every thought, and every heartbeat. He loves you deeply. He cannot yet leave her. And you, my precious child, are learning the sacred art of loving without grasping, of hoping without demanding, of trusting without fearing. This is a rare and extraordinary gift. Hold it close. Treasure it. Let it guide you in every interaction.